So, as we all know, Saul Canelo Alvarez fought Gennadiy Golovkin Triple G for the third time over in Vegas. Fight went the distance. It went the whole 12 rounds, just like the first two fights. And this time around, we have ourselves, at least in my opinion, a clear winner, and that is Saul Canelo Alvarez, successfully defending his super middleweight titles, remaining the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. So, yeah, Canelo won the fight, and people are wondering, I'm sure some people are wondering, how much did Canelo and Triple G make for this fight? Normally I make this video before the fight, but for whatever reason I didn't. But if you follow, or if you're in boxing scene, if you go to boxing scene and you see the article, 4 years in the making, will Canelo Golovkin 3 be worth the wait for fans? The Zone, question mark. So if you read the article, it talks about obviously Canelo and Triple G, and it says here, and I quote, it reads, "The longtime middleweight champion will get his coveted chance to avenge the only loss of his 16-year professional career. Golovkin also will earn a guarantee of at least $60 million for facing Alvarez a third time. So a guaranteed $20 million for Mr. Triple G. And if you're wondering how much Canelo made or is making, I'll read it right here. Alvarez has been guaranteed more than twice as much as Golovkin, a purse believed to be $45 million, despite that the Mexican superstar suffered a one-sided decision defeat to unbeaten WBA light heavyweight champ Dmitry Bivol in his last fight." That is crazy though. I mean, losing your last fight and yet you're still getting paid this much? Man, capitalism. So yeah, $45 million for Mr. Canelo. Which, I mean, he is the main guy. He is the A side. He's the main attraction. He is the guy who has more fans. If you look at, there's like a survey that's done probably for who bought the pay-per-view, for every single person that bought the pay-per-view, if you do a survey of their nationality or where they're from or their ancestry, I'm willing to bet that most of the people that definitely bought the pay-per-view over the weekend are of Mexican descent, or Mexican Americans, or Mexicans living in the U.S. At least that's definitely, I'll put my money on that, because I still remember to this day, years ago, and I still believe it to this day. I think it's still the same for this day and age, that the majority of the people that buy pay-per-views are of the Latino culture, or descendants of specifically Mexico and Mexicans. Canelo is the main attraction, and he's the main guy. So $45 million, and Golovkin to get $20 million to fight Canelo, that's a lot of money, man. That's pretty good money right there. I can't recall how much he made against Lyoto Morata, but it ain't no 20 millions, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he made less than 10 millions fighting Morata. I feel like Triple G made less than 10 million in his last 4 fights, probably, since the second fight with Canelo. But yeah, $20 million for Triple G, that's pretty good money if you ask me. And Triple G still plans to fight, it seems like, so I'm sure somebody out there will offer him millions of dollars to fight again, most likely against Charlo. So hopefully PBC can deliver the goods. Hopefully, obviously they won't be able to afford $20 million to pay Triple G, but hopefully it will be enough for Triple G to accept to make the Charlo fight. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Again, $20 million for Mr. Triple G and $45 million for Mr. Canelo. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.